My name is Atraes, and you're watching the Dusty Olympics. If you like any part of my commentary, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Besides, it's free. And if I just so happen to get exposed as a hypocrite, a liar, a simp, or Lord forbid, a rainbow warrior later on, you can always come back and unsubscribe. Thank you. Right now, every couple of years, Russell Wilson, Ciara, and Future have the internet panties in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? The dynamics of this love triangle is insane, and people can't seem to let it go. More recently, Ciara has changed Future Jr.'s last name from Atlanta legend Future's to stepdad New York Giants quarterback Russell Wilson's. His name is now Future Wilson. So, for those of you who don't know, Future is the rapper Future, right? He was about to get married to Ciara, but she was stupid enough to let the nigga make her a baby mama before they actually locked it in with marriage. And then, obviously, Future being a rapper, he having the hoes, you know what I'm saying? So he was cheating. She left him, got with Russell. It caused a big stir. Men were upset with Russell. Women were upset with Future. And it just caused this whole gender war divide. And so now you got people going off because, you know, this is, in a lot of people's minds, this is out of bounds. Changing Future's son last name to Russell Wilson's last name is, you know, even as somebody who, I don't really hate Russell Wilson, I don't really care too much about their relationship, that seems a little out of bounds. And I mean, that can't be legal, right? You can't just go and change my son's last name to her stepfather's last name, right? Like, there's got to be some type, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So obviously this is causing up a big stir. You can see there's a little snippet here of a video from when Ciara is actually asked about people's conversations about her relationship.
I was going to say, I saw that a lot. People responding for you and taking up for you guys when people were having a debate about Russ being a stepdad or not, like early on. And people were like, why is that an issue? Like, why is their family unit an issue for you? A lot of people had that conversation. Yeah. And you stayed quiet the whole time. You handled that.
Yeah, you ain't got to talk about that. Mm-hmm. You know, there's beauty in love. It all comes back to love. I think people, when they talk about that type of stuff, they forget about what matters the most in the situation. It's the child, right? It's not about the adult conversation of it all. Is the child being loved how they should be loved? That's all that matters, right? And I think that obviously I know, like, the beauty in a blended family, right? There's no greater feeling than my kids all feeling together and waking up and feeling loved the same. All of them feeling loved the same. That is a blessing, you know? So, and I think that every child deserves to feel, you know, that kind of love that I get to see my kids have, you know? And so, you know, I think when things are new to people, it just creates great conversation, but sometimes conversation is great, you know, because sometimes conversation also opens up things for people to really talk about things that they probably wouldn't talk about, right? You know, maybe, like I said, at my time when I was a single mom, I think a lot of women were able to see my journey and be able to be like, you know, just me finding my way as a woman, right? And I thank God that he's blessed me with this special love that I have. But I think there's, like, again, it goes back to, like, why do I have this platform, right? It's like, if
she almost alluded to what I thought she was going to allude to there, which was going to be my point in this all. So obviously, this is causing up a stir, and I wanted to take this opportunity to address this because there's a lot of questions being asked. And I saw this post on Facebook where women are pretty much asking, why do men hate Russell Wilson so much and not Future? Because the implication here is that, well, Russell Wilson is being a real man and he's stepping up and raising a child that's not his, and Future is a deadbeat, you know, broken homemaker and all of this stuff like that. And I'm so glad this question has been, no, I'm actually not glad it's been asked, because this question is actually pretty tiring considering the fact that it's been explained a multitude of times. But I'm going to attempt to explain it in a way that hopefully women can take and hear and you know, make sense of it. So starting with the Russell Wilson side. So why do men hate Russell Wilson? Now, me personally, I don't hate Russell Wilson. I really don't care. You know, you do what you want to do, but I can tell you why niggas don't like Russell Wilson. And that's because Russell Wilson is a 1%er. Russell Wilson is a 1%er in peak physical shape, a pro athlete who has made hundreds of millions of dollars. This man can have any woman he wants to, but he chose to settle. Now I know y'all don't like that. I know y'all don't like that part of it. I don't really care what you don't like. I'm telling you what it is. He settled for Ciara. Okay? It's quite literally settling if you stop for a worse situation when you could have gotten better, i.e. a woman with no kids. He settled for Ciara. All right? After she was just made a baby mama by a street nigga. Okay? So the implication there is that women tend to be delusional when it comes to how they see celebrities. Typically, men who are having options, who are powerful, rich, wealthy, whatever you want to call it, they don't marry women with kids. I'm sorry. Go and find me a bunch of wealthy, successful, powerful, famous men who are marrying women with children with other men. You don't see it. I'll give you one. Find me 10. I'll give you one. Steve Harvey. And he wrote a book called Think Like a Man. I don't know, Think Like a Man, whatever. And nobody got married by that book. I'm sorry. Everyone who read that book are single today. I'm just keeping it a bean. That nigga didn't get nobody married. So that tells you what he's about. You know what I'm saying? And so women look at that and they look at, well, Russell Wilson settled for a baby mama. Why can't you? Because the way they're looking at it is like you're not better than Russell Wilson. And most niggas is not. He's a 1%er. So now because women they think like that. They looking at it like, oh, so what do you think, you're better than Russell Wilson? No, I'm just not a simp. Okay? I don't want to date a baby mama, and I'm not going to do it. And just because Russell Wilson dumbass did it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Another reason, men know that the type of man that Russell Wilson is, you wouldn't even be looking his way if not for him being a successful pro athlete. A lot of women consider Russell to be a corny. That's putting it mildly. It makes this situation in which the street nigga got her pregnant, and now she expecting the clean-cut, corny guy who played his cards right his entire life, who did the right thing his entire life, to come clean up the mess. And then the expectation is that we all do it. No. Giving a man a child is the highest honor a woman can give a man. And the fact that she went and gave a child to Future, and then Russell came and cleaned it up, and women are looking at that like, oh, well, that can happen for me too. No, bitch, you're not Ciara. And most niggas out here are not Russell Wilson. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Now let's go to the Future aspect of this, right? The question is, why do men not hate Future? Why don't men hold Future accountable? I'm going to paint a picture for you. Let's say, ladies, and I'm going to need you to pay attention, right? I'm going to paint a picture for you. Let's say, for instance, you and I are married. Let's say I'm rich. I'm a billionaire. All right? You and I are married. But you know you only married me for the money. I mean, you know, you have your little fun. Sex ain't bad. But, you know, you don't find me the most attractive. It is what it is. You got a good lifestyle, cars, clothes. You live comfortable in the house. Your kids are taken care of. You go on shopping trips whenever you want to. You live a really good lifestyle. Okay? Now, your homegirl, who's struggling, been made a baby mama twice by two different niggas. Her current boyfriend is broke. They living in a rundown apartment. She pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? She behind on her rent, behind on her car note. Just, it's a struggle. And she comes to you. Oh, and I forgot to leave in this detail. Yes, you're only in it for the money, but I know that. Like, that was our agreement. And so your friend who's living that busted lifestyle comes to you and tell you, girl, you're wrong. You're only with him for the money. You got to be with him for more than just the money. You're wrong for that. How you going to look at her? You're going to look at her like, bitch, who the fuck are you? And you know damn well if she could, she can't, but if she could, she would damn sure be in your situation. But she trying to tell you that you wrong for marrying me just for the money. And I know you did. It's what I signed up for. I know you only with me because of the money. I signed up for that. It's the same thing. It's the same reason why I'm not gonna go, or no other man is gonna go to Future and say, "Man, you wrong, bro. You wrong for cheating on these. You wrong for getting all these women pregnant. You wrong." What the fuck? This nigga fucking with females I only dream about. I can only dream about. The hell I'ma tell him? And the women are signing up for it. I don't know when's last time we heard one of Future baby mamas complaining? Same with Nick Cannon, Elon Musk, and whoever else got a bunch of kids with a bunch of different women. They not complaining. So why the fuck? How the fuck I look going to Future saying, "Bro, you wrong for that," and all the women are happy and content, and he fucking with women I can only dream about. I look like a goddamn fool. Trust me, if we can switch positions, I'll probably be doing the same goddamn thing. And miss me with the whole he's creating broken homes bullshit. That's a load of bullshit. First of all, the women are creating far more broken homes than one rich nigga. I'm sorry. I don't know if you've seen the divorce rate lately, but the divorce rate is high. Y'all are the ones creating the broken homes. Secondly, we're talking about very rich and powerful men. They're not creating broken homes. Their kids are well taken care of. Even if they had all those kids with one woman, it doesn't make a difference. We're talking about an entertainer. He would still be away from home as much as he would be if he had multiple baby mamas or one baby mama. It don't really matter. Same thing with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon got a bunch of different kids with a bunch of different women. Is he there for his kids all the time? Probably not. But they ain't broken homes. You can't compare them to the rest of us. If I make a bunch of different kids, as a regular guy, if I make a bunch of different kids with a bunch of different women, I don't have the same amount of wealth as a Nick Cannon. So I can't be there for my kids like that nigga can. If he want to go and see his child across the country, he can hop on a private jet and be there the next morning. These niggas are having multiple kids and can't even get down the street. Don't even have a car. It's not the same. You can't compare them to us. But y'all the ones creating the broken homes anyway. Y'all kill me with that shit talking about Future creating all these broken homes.
I can inspire someone.
Man, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. I'll talk to y'all later.